It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Living Daily, episode 2208, 5 Things I've Given Up During My Quest for Minimalism by Jen Hayes of jenhayes.me, and I'm Justin Malik. We're going to jump right into today's post as we optimize your life. 5 Things I've Given Up During My Quest for Minimalism by Jen Hayes of jenhayes.me. When we think of minimalism, we often imagine sleek, sparse decor. Decluttering is an essential aspect of it, but minimalism is about so much more than just getting rid of old junk. Minimalism is about getting rid of anything that weighs us down. It's about eliminating the things that don't matter so we can focus on the things that do. It's about intentional living, finding a deeper meaning in life, and doing what makes us happy. When I decided to take on a more minimalist lifestyle, I donated some clothes to charity. I sold books, CDs, and movies to a used bookstore. I also stopped buying more stuff. I'm currently on a 3-year spending ban. It's freeing to know that my life and my level of success are no longer tied to meaningless material objects. But those objects are not the only things in my life that weigh me down. There are plenty of other things that can feel heavy in our lives. Disappointments, financial problems, and the expectations of others, to name a few. On my quest toward living a more minimalist lifestyle, I've decided to give up 5 things that have become too heavy. Number 1, debt. Of everything in my life that weighs me down, my massive student loan debt is the heaviest. I work hard and live extremely frugally so that I can pay my loans off in full by 2018. Debt is heavy because it takes away our freedom. When we're in debt, our time isn't really ours. Our money isn't either. We work hard and give almost all of that hard-earned money to creditors. We don't get to enjoy the money that we worked so hard for. Number 2, others' expectations. Getting out of debt isn't easy. It requires hard work and sacrifice. Your friends probably don't understand. They probably think you're crazy. They might think that you should extend your debt payments so that you can live a normal lifestyle. They might encourage you to travel, buy a house you can't afford, or buy a new car that isn't 20 years old. This is what everyone does, right? Wrong. It doesn't matter what other people think. They aren't the ones who have to live your life and pay your bills. What matters is what you want. If you want to be free of debt, it's time to let go of the expectations of others. Number 3, unhealthy habits. Bad habits can become heavy when they start to affect our health or our wallets. Whatever your vice, how is it affecting your life? How will it affect your future? If you want to live a healthy, happy life, you have a much better chance of doing so if you cut out whatever unhealthy habits you've acquired. It might be overeating, shopping, complaining, binge drinking, smoking, or an addiction to your iPhone. Everyone is different. Most of us have at least 1 or 2 unhealthy habits we could get rid of in order to live a happier, lighter existence. Number 4, time wasters. How much time do you spend doing things that provide no value to your life? If you started taking the time to truly evaluate this, you'd probably be surprised to find that you waste a lot more time than you realize. Just 5 minutes on Facebook can easily become a half hour. When I decided to live a more minimalist lifestyle, I decided to stop doing things that I feel are pointless. I'm not glued to my phone 24/7 anymore. I don't paint my nails very often. I don't spend 60 minutes taking surveys to earn 10 cents. My time is valuable, and I'm not going to waste it doing things that provide nothing worthwhile. And number 5, the pursuit of perfection. Time is a precious, limited resource. We only have so many hours in the day to get things done. I have several goals that I deem important. I want to pay off $117,000 of debt in 3 years, lose another 20 plus pounds and build muscle, increase my side hustling income to $1,000 per month, maintain my blog and build a freelance portfolio, become a Canva expert and increase my blogging page views dramatically through Pinterest, improve my photography skills to the point where I could earn side income as a photographer, go to holy yoga classes every week and become an advanced yogi, learn to cook healthy, affordable meals from scratch, make sure my puppy is 100% potty trained, well behaved, and not chewing on everything in sight. Keep my space constantly clean and organized. Keep in mind I live with 4 other humans, 2 cats, 1 puppy, and 1 chihuahua. Do an hour of cardio daily. Do strength training several times per week. Go on long walks often. Spend quality time with my husband. Get together with friends regularly. Go to church every week and read the Bible daily. Attend Financial Peace University classes weekly. And volunteer more often. I have numerous goals, and quite frankly, it's impossible to do all of these things every week. I have a full-time day job, and there are only a limited number of hours in the day. Something has to give. Some of these goals are more important to me than others, and some are a lot more realistic than others. I've accepted the fact that I'll never be a human pretzel, and my yoga skills will probably always be average, if even that. And I'm not going to learn to cook elaborate meals anytime soon. That's okay. We can't all be experts at everything. A final note. When we think of decluttering, we typically imagine getting rid of physical objects. Being a minimalist is about more than just getting rid of stuff. It's about getting rid of anything that weighs us down, even intangible things like debt, the expectations of others, unhealthy habits, time wasters, and the pursuit of perfection. You just listened to the post titled 5 Things I've Given Up During My Quest for Minimalism by Jen Hayes of jenhayes.me. Thank you to Jen. Oh, she had a pretty big list of goals there, somewhere around 20. I almost felt bad that I don't have really that many at all. But if it's all in the pursuit of perfection, as she mentioned, we're bound to fail. So the goals would be pretty much a waste at that point. I like to have 1, maybe 2 here and there. Sometimes I don't think I have any. But with the new year coming up and most of us at least thinking about New Year's resolutions, keep this article in mind. Maybe pare down, shoot for 1 thing. And if you miss, don't feel like you have to start all over again because you don't. Just come back and shoot again. And with that, have a great rest of your Minimalist Monday. I hope your week is off to an excellent start. Thank you for being here and listening to me and for subscribing to or following the show. And I'll see you tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.